I mean, man, would you just stop Johnny Hungy? Hey, folks.
Just stop, Johnny
Stop
Hungy.
him. That's all we want. Hey, folks, I'm Serious JG.
I'm Bill Wilsher.
This is AEW Fight Forever. We had some setbacks in the last video there. We were set up in a gauntlet match, and the first guy in the gauntlet match dealt us our first singles defeat. Really our first defeat, actually, because our big thing that caused me to, blow up and start acting like a teenager on, or a preteen playing, like, Fortnite and not winning was that we had a draw in what was essentially a handicap match. So I was kind of disappointed we did so poorly against MGF, but I know to be careful the next time I'm facing him. It's not that the AI's better, it's just that he's got techniques that make him a little sneakier. But who knows, maybe we'll have Pac show up at the hospital and be like, "Oh, I've been through much worse injuries than that before. Ah, you suck." And we're going to seize the day and make it tap out.
So it's nice that we were able to heal from our injuries, like the multiple injuries we've occurred in like the same 7 weeks' time, to not have to take any time off our wrestling schedule.
And we got $38,000. Our energy's already at 100. Oh, so we can increase motivation through points. We can. So you'd want to do this at the beginning of the week if you cared at all. This is what we should have used right before going into the series of handicap matches, but it had been so long since we'd had any real difficulty, it didn't occur to me to take advantage of the tools the game gives you. That just seemed like madness. Well, we could get a better clothesline from Hell. We'd look for passive skills like, I think maybe, boosts your momentum when you get injured.
What is the one that MJF was using that you were so enamored of?
I'm not sure. I think it might have been I think it might just been like his moveset or his grapples or something. Like he was grappling as he got up from the mat, but I don't see anything that looks like that in your action skills. Sloth style? I think that's the stupid Orange Cassidy thing. So he enables use of recoil attacks with Irish Whip. Enables the use of running setup moves. Yeah, I think it's just his moveset. I don't think it's a thing that I could get.
It's not the groggy buff.
Elite defense is probably what we need, followed by unyielding poise. There's something where you can get out of submissions occasionally.
What was tit for tat?
Do max momentum with a slight probability when your target is in the special state.
Oh, like you also get a special when you're...
Which I think Brody Lee must have had. He kept getting finishers anytime I got a finisher. I mean, we won anyway, but that was kind of threatening. Finisher specialist, tit for tat. Oh, this means I can cause injuries when doing submissions. Yeah, we really would want to figure out what our submission moves are if I got that.
Because you really just want to start injuring people. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's my plan. Well, yeah, and this is how we actually lost, was to a submission finisher, so that's probably worth grabbing. And then
workout will get us some variety of interaction.
We'll be very low on energy, but let's do it. And by very low on energy, I mean we'll be at more than half energy. So we didn't get to eat here, though. Oh no, we'll never know what the food is in wherever we are.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah. What would it be in Pittsburgh?
I could say cheesesteak if I wanted to piss off all of my friends from Pittsburgh.
We'll go ahead. This won't change, but we'll get something new on the backside of this. I know there's something from Pittsburgh, too. I'm just not thinking of it. Probably like really wide hot dogs or something.
No.
Really wide poutine.
Wrap your mouth around this, guys. Hey, it's Miro.
Hey, it's Miro.
Goldblum's gym. I see what they did there.
Are there enough weights here to challenge you?
I
Recap match.
rarely find challenges. I'm not doing a very good Miro at all. So I amuse myself Like making life difficult for pariahs.
We're all fighting our own battles, Miro. Even if the world can't see it. Maybe it's up.
Just be thankful you're not a pariah. But your advice is wholesome. I welcome it.
I work with some weird people.
Hey, what about our selfie?
I would enjoy having a selfie with Miro.
Yeah.
Seems like a fun. I enjoyed, I've not watched wrestling with any regularity since the advent of AEW, but I remember seeing some of Rusev before, like
Riding around in a tank at WrestleMania and stuff.
Sure, riding around in a tank at WrestleMania, but like it was a fun, old school, silly, burner Cold War heel gimmick that was it was fun to watch. Elimination buff. That's when you go to the bathroom at night when you're in the nude.
All right. Well, we didn't get to eat, but as we said,
We're gonna go to Dynamite hungry. We're gonna go to Dynamite hungry.
Let's say somebody stop Dynamite hungry. Oh man, the women are just showing up and booking our matches for us. We have someone in AEW who thinks they're the big fish in this pond. Well, Bobo the Vulture, last week we set up a special challenge and you didn't win. So this week, guessing the same thing? Soon you're going to be eaten by the sharks. You will take on 3 of the biggest and baddest in AEW all tonight. Well, shit, I should have bought stuff at the store again.
What?
We'll see how confident you are after that. I should have oh, the Big Show. Jesus. I didn't even know he was in the game. Yeah, I should have. I guess like from now on, before every Dynamite, it is the last quarter of the story. Before every Dynamite, we just buy the thing that puts you in the special state for the entire match.
Does it put you in the special state for the entire match, or does it just put you in the special state at the start of it?
The description suggests you're in the special state for the entire match, and it is.
Well, the verbal description made it sound like you were in an instant special at the beginning of the match. The icon gave an infinity, like the little like.
I thought the verbal description said the entire match as well.
Yeah. Well.
So I don't know if we can grapple him or not. No. Yeah, he's like he's like WCW Master. We can't actually grapple him.
Okay, well, it's gonna be a lot of kicks, I guess.
Including by Big Show himself. Oh, he's not Big Show, by the way. He's Paul White.
Yeah, he's that guy. Well, let's Paul White.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm winning this one either. He's like a special boss character.
I like how your body just rotated so that you could bail out properly. There you go. You should be able to at least whip him into some things that are damaging out here, right?
Well, only if I can Irish whip him. I'm not sure if I can. Ah, but if he Irish whips himself, then that's his own foolish mistake. So if I try to grapple him and then throw him, what will happen?
Even if he resists you, throw him. Oh, you outdid him in the test of strength.
Oh no, he doesn't get stuck on the fences because you couldn't grapple him anyway.
Oh no, he was in the corner. That's the same thing happened with MJF. Not to remind you of bad times.
Oh no.
But for some reason in the corner in the very corner they don't quite get stuck. Something made a hellacious sound there.
There you go.
Ow.
Bigger they
That
are.
was no problem. I don't see why you have any issues. So you could easily back body drop the Big Show.
Desperately hitting the grapple counter button. I don't know what I get to do here. I guess I get to do that. Yeah, okay, when you do a regular grapple, you always go for a body slam and then find out you can't lift him, I guess. Ow.
Okay. So, what are our alternatives? I'm not through with you on the outside, Big Show.
It does seem to be where I have my best chance, honestly. The environmental
it is
attack
where you get
buff
environmental
now, yeah.
attack buffs.
Oh, okay, it just switches to a regular grapple even though he's in the... So that's worth remembering because... His, like, massive overhand chops should not be faster than my little Bobo punch, but...
You mean his frying pan hands?
Yeah.
All right, what are you what is this jag-off motion he's doing there?
That's what I was kind of... That happened to me in the last match. I guess if you bail out too many times, they sort of penalize you for it, which I guess would make sense. I think this might be my best bet. It's just Irish whipping him into stuff. Because that you get to... Oh, he did the... Maybe it's a higher... Maybe it is... Yeah, he did the leap-up grapple that was giving me so much trouble against MJF.
Maybe if you
Paul
counter
White.
a strike
Paul
at the
White.
right moment while you're...
In just the right moment.
Well, what
Attack.
I mean, like, maybe that is, like... Maybe it is possible to do a strike counter while you're... Now, one question is, can you do a finisher regardless of size? Like,
I would
that's
have
been
to
a
think
thing
that
in
that would
other
be like
games.
the Victoria hitting the Widow's Peak on Brock Lesnar tactic. Like, but finishers are not treated the same way as other moves.
Well, you just... it's a signature-a-thon.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? That's never been his signature move anyway.
Well, I mean, you know, it's his signature move in AEW, where he's barely ever wrestled.
He's had
so-
one match in which he did not do that. Yes.
But it's his signature in AEW.
Okay, you can do it. I just had to be really specific about how.
All right, so moonwalk. You've got.
Oh, you're
signature
right.
time.
I keep forgetting I have to moonwalk. I can't just win that way. Can I please get back in the ring? That's what I've been trying to do here. Okay. Ah, fuck. He grapple countered. I thought I could get away with not hitting him first.
Grapple counter. Oh no! And then he started jagging off. So it's gonna be Luchasaurus and
Yeah,
somebody else too.
I think it might have been Wardlow. It was like definitely giant, powerful muscle guys kind of handicap.
It might be a step down from the Big Show, but still. Yes, I guess I don't even know anything about Luchasaurus, so I didn't know if he was a giant muscle guy or if he was.
He was in Lucha Underground.
Who was Luchasaurus in Lucha Underground?
He was Luchasaurus.
Dragon. But,
No, that was his name in Lucha Underground as well, I believe. He was
okay,
part of the.
it might have been a later season.
He was part of the Reptile Clan.
Okay, I feel like I only got to see.
Yeah, that's why I
Bringing
lost
out the
it.
sprint at just the right moment.
Well, that's what actually
Get away.
happened in that match with the Death Triangle. I was trying for the sprint, and
There
yeah,
you go.
you get to lift him up as
Good
long as
driver
it's your
on the Big
finisher.
Show.
now please don't tell me he has like tricksy
Desperation
roll-ups and
impulse.
stuff. Yeah.
Cool boy pin, Big Show.
It's kind of the school man pin.
Luchasaurus.
We thought we could get in an entire match here. Maybe not.
I can check the time here. Oh yeah, gosh, it's been going, hasn't it?
Well, what are we at?
Or like 15, like 13 minutes.
Oh.
So yeah. It
Oh,
was less than I
hey!
was thinking.
I was already powered up pretty well from... Oh, boy, this would be sweet. Let's just pin him off of the signature move. Okay, that was almost significantly easier. But he's got it, too. He's got the, like, lunge forward and grapple you thing. Interesting. Everyone's doing it now. I'm going to lose my special here, unfortunately.
You You're gonna damage your head.
At least I can grapple him. I have to remember that because I'll be tempted to like do weird anti-Big
strike
Show
to death.
tactics. Yeah.
The anti-show tactics.
Fuck. All right. Larry Zbyszko's patented style. Good job there, Luchasaurus.
And he got a buff from that.
The idiot
Buff,
buff.
athlete. The idiot buff and the bastard buck. Forming a team.
They're called Stars and Stripes.
The American males. Except, you know, only one of them's American. Big question is, if you have to take those guys on individually, who do you want? Do you want to have a big match with the Stripes?
or
Stars.
Stars. Get in here, you stupid dinosaur-looking bastard. So, significantly easier than the Big Show, I would say.
Well,
Not necessarily over yet.
Hasn't counted out.
Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button. Ah, crap.
Right, vertical suplex, finisher. And you got another finish. Yeah, okay, so have that ready for the next guy.
Nah, I better hit him with it just to make sure he goes down. You tend to still keep fairly high momentum even after the finisher. This feels good just after having lost to MJF in the first.
Okay, yeah, it's
front
Cage.
kick.
Okay,
So we've beaten him in
let's
30
start-
seconds
I
before.
was gonna say, let's start the counter.
I don't get too confident here.
No,
Plenty of ways this could go poorly. Like that. It's all set to kid with the cool. You know what? I'm out of here. All right, he went for the Luchasaurus move.
And he got a buff out of it.
Yeah, you can't like quick stop your dashes, which is why I lost that. What would have been me pulling out an incredibly cheesy victory. I lost that match against Death Triangle because I was running to get back to the ring and wasn't allowed to change direction because I hadn't run far enough.
I got a pose. Special.
See if I can pin him on the outside.
On the outside.
Nope.
I think that yeah, like I feel like you tried that in the last match.
I
or
did.
The last,
I thought it might have been slightly
gauntlet
different.
match. So apparently the theme for this block is women challenge you to gauntlet matches.
Yes, but not against them or other women. I guess they wait. Like, I don't know if you can do a story. Ah, damn it! I keep hitting that button instead of the. Now that I know how to pick them up, I keep hitting it by mistake when I don't mean to. But let's get cocky against
don't
Brian
toy
Cage
with
for
him.
no good reason here. Damn it! I did it again. I really didn't mean to do it. I keep.
Well, you don't have a finisher now, anyways. You still have signatures.
Well, that's okay. He's in danger mode. Like I can beat him with regular.
Oh, you can beat it by continually picking him
by
up.
continually pressing the wrong button. Oh, this should have a pinfall variant. I don't know if it does. It doesn't. At least you should get away from the ropes. I don't have to, like, scream to myself, hit R2, not R1!
Just stop, Hongi!
That was a terrible match. Dave Meltzer hates it because we had 3% HP remaining, and it took us over 10 minutes to win. What kind of man can't win a 3-person handicap match in less time than that? Even Brian Cage was in there for over a minute.
Fired up, firing on all cylinders. As he lost in that gauntlet match?
DTV may not be the David from biblical times, but they sure beat 3 Goliaths. A big win, pardon the pun. Okay.
You know, that's what that was, right?
Stop, Johnny Punky.
JR, Johnny Punny.
Where are we at on the timer now?
It says
We got injured
20
in our
minutes,
victory.
but I'm not. Well, I mean, you still fought 3 dudes.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's actually, I kind of am ashamed I didn't think of it first. One of the people in the comments was like, oh, you can tell it's an AEW game because there's non-stop injuries. It's been a bit of a problem for them. They're really into matches where everybody jumps off of, like, great heights and does, like, triple flips and shit. The gorgeous Georgia. It's gorgeous Georgia. Pre-shrunk, polyester, and peach proof. I thought we'd already been here. Anyway.
Well, we may be going through spots more than once. Maybe we'll get back to.
Maybe we'll get back
Well, I
to...
guess we didn't eat in
We probably didn't eat in
Pittsburgh, so
Florida.
we're not going to get to have food everywhere.
Yeah, he feels great. This is unbelievable. I feel great. Alright, we can go straight to, we get enough
Well,
points to level
first
on to-
check for red exclamation points.
Alright, they gotta remember, you only got one turn to use. Our motivation is low.
Yeah.
We only got 3,000 points. It's probably not much to do with it. I said we should do dark real quick and then go out and get our motivation back. I guess we could do rampage.
Yeah, you
Or
can
dark.
page.
You can't back out once you see who your opponent choice is here. So if it's like Big Show, I might be like, oh crap, we can't beat him with low motivation. Oh, it's just Bryan Danielson, one of the most decorated wrestlers of all time, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you're all right.
Sadly, we won't be able to like hit him with barbed wire baseball bat because I think this is a normal rules match.
I mean, you could still do that. You would lose, but you'd still do it.
It might increase our motivation. Yeah, that was fun. I don't care about wins and losses anymore. I'm gonna have a friggin' handicap match every week. I think one of the saddest things about TNA is that when American Dragon, or when Daniel Bryan of WWE was popular, they tried to take, oh god, what's his name? The guy from Team Canada who was kind of the silly one. They made him
Eric
like,
Young?
yeah, they made him their like #1 babyface, legit threat to everyone because he had a beard. That was like, that's what makes Bryan Danielson good, right? He's got a beard.
I mean, Eric Young like ended up with a cup of coffee in WWE.
Yeah.
I saw something here a while back that, and you know, if it's
And Eric Young's good. It's just that they thought, hey, let's promote him based around the fact that he has a beard. That is
Yeah.
pretty much what they did.
but saw something pop up a while back in Facebook or someplace like that where it was like Eric Young saying that he had been called up by WWE again about like a potential return. That he said no when he found out that Vince was going to be getting back into management.
Ah, fuck,
And
I
like,
think I might
don't
have
know
just
what the
messed
truth
this
of
up.
that would be, but I suppose.
Oh no, I think
uh,
he had a really good push going in NXT, and then they brought his group up to the main roster, and there's a lot of tales of NXT talents not being used well on the roster, but they literally they came out, had one match, they lost, and then they disappeared for months without
Yeah.
being booked at all, and when they came back, they lost. You seem confused, Daniel Bryan. Game does seem to be getting a little harder, though, I'll say. I guess they do kind of crank the difficulty up from week to week.
Well, they don't want it to be with ease every time.
Well, they don't.
Is that the Ridge Hand? The
I've got to ran behind him and grappled him there.
extra buffing sounds.
No, it's time for me to do the Luchasaurus special.
So they did a lot of really cool fast moves
Yeah.
there that you seem to just float past. Oh, good. Now he's got an injury buff.
Well, I guess that means he's
Is that
injured.
a thing to give a character who was like out
Yeah,
of professional
he really
wrestling
gets
for
he really gets
years.
fired up when you injure him.
It's like who has returned from what he believes to be a career-ending injury that he was gone for a few years for, right? Like,
Yeah. And annoyingly, he seems to be a guy who gets a finisher whenever you do. Also, we're both now trapped in the ring.
oh dear, no, you guys are clipping through the ring. What You're swimming in the ring. What's happening?
I don't know how we get out of this either, honestly. I think we're gonna get a. Well, he's back in the ring.
Shit, he fell through the world.
I got a different taunt when I'm.
Okay, I got an EKG. That's okay.
Maybe we'll appear in another ring now where the match can continue. Well, I'm glad we got to share this special moment together.
So I guess the record's gonna be
It's going to be a double countout unless
it's gonna be 16.
Unless the computer can see and get back in the ring. This is our next countout.
This is 22, 1, and 2.
I'm not even bothering to hold the controller at this point.
Well, you could taunt. Get your special meter up just in case you return to the world.
I'm trying to hit the button that would get us into the ring.
The mysterious disappearances of Bryan Danielson and Bobo the Vulture, the main event at this week's Dynamite has been changed.
We're considering the result a double countout as both men were sucked into a hell dimension. That is clearly a one-star match that we won't soon forget. All right, well, I'm not taking a lot of responsibility for that one. I don't feel like that was my fault.
That used to be called Tournament Excalibur. You know that? Of course, AEW Rampage has kept its name for a short time on the air. Also, Bryan Danielson has found a way to return to Earthrealm, but it looks like Bobo the Vulture may still be on Outworld. Haha.
Defeat.
Wait, that counts as no. Okay.
Only on this screen. They don't have a. They didn't think to add draw as a outcome here.
Okay.
But I can understand how your motivation would be decreased if you went out for a match and AEW can't provide a sufficiently safe work environment where you don't have to be worried about being sucked into the Shadow Realm.
You might want to use an item before an important match.
Like having a floor.
This item allows you to return to the mortal realm if your soul is sucked into any sort of limbo. Ah, boy. Okay, that seems like kind of a good stopping point for this video. Potentially the series, but let's just make it for this video for right now. We have, after all, very low motivation to continue, but I think we'll come back anyway. And we'll see next time if we can get that to happen in the middle of a Dynamite match. Fingers crossed.